Hello, this is Girma, English teacher from Lucybridge Academy. Then today we will see about this because of due to, owing to. Last time even this for 2-3 lessons we discussed about this transitional words because this is very important areas as you are expected to be familiar with their usage, with their difference and like that. That's why just I'm giving you additional pointers on the same area. So today we see about because of, due to, and owing to. Basically this because in the previous discourse in the table, because, since, as, they do have equivalent function and then they are followed by a clause. For instance, here I can give you one point here. Look, because, since, as, to have, they are followed by clauses. This is what you have to remember. Is already in the topic I gave you. Due to, because of, and owing to are followed by phrases. Obviously, look, the knowledge of phrase and clause, it helps you in different patterns. When you state reason, when you state maybe contrasting, when you state different, what we call this transitional words, it helps you. This is very important. Therefore, you have to see like this. And then, for instance, she couldn't arrive at office, for instance, on time because of traffic jam. Obviously, because of traffic jam. Traffic jam is not a clause, it is a phrase. But we can say she arrived at office on time because there was a traffic jam. Obviously, there was is subject plus verbs, and then that's why we use because. The same thing here we can use instead of due to and owing to means because of, and then we will see later on in the note concerning this. For instance, here this preposition can also be used to give, that means because of and owing to, due to. They are taken like prepositions. Because of is used before what? A noun or else noun phrase. Remember, for instance, example, will not be able to come because of the weather. The weather is not a clause. That's why here the president returned home because of growing unrest in the country. Growing unrest is not a clause. There is no subject plus. You can compare here. We were delayed because there was, at least subject plus verb is here. We were delayed because of an accident. Have you seen? Here we can't say because an accident, for instance, not because an accident. Here we can't say because of there was. We don't say because of is followed by what we call a phrase. Already you are given noun or else noun phrase. Then she was unable to run owing to or due to leg injury. Owing to and due to means what? Because of leg injury. Remember this one. She was unable to run owing to or due to leg injury because of budget cuts. That means because of she was unable to run. This is another sentence. This is another sentence. It is not here. Remember, mostly owing to is not used with the verb. That means yes. Here, something is left, for instance, to compare. That means, okay, to compare anyway because of budget. That means, okay, because of budget, to show that because of is followed by a clause. Even this one is right. Remember, mostly owing to is not used with verb to be. When a sentence is made or constructed with verb to be, that means we use due to, not owing to. For instance, here we can use, this is what you have to remember. Later on, I will give you exercise concerning this one, is where you can use owing to, where you can use, that means due to. Especially, don't forget, this is important point, is when a sentence is constructed with help of this verb to be, even if it is phrased after the blank space, we use due to, not owing to. This is what you have to remember. Then the other student, okay, that makes you surprised is that even still we can use for and with to introduce reason. Don't forget, most of the time people think that with is a preposition to connect maybe two words or else phrases or else like that. For is again, it is a preposition, but don't forget, maybe we'll see later on when we discussed about this purpose clause, for can be used even when we state purpose. We'll see that one. But again here, for and with help us to state a reason, to introduce reason. That means here, introduce reason. For has a similar knowledge. For means what? Because of. With means what? Because there is or because there are. This is what you have to remember. She was looking all the better for her stay in hospital. Now for means here what? It has a sense of because of. That means, okay, with this meaning, for is common in more stylish English. It says with has a similar meaning. Already I told you, because there is or because there are. With means what? When it introduces reason, it has this sense, because there is or there are. For instance, with so many people ill, here so many people ill, so many people ill. Is that a phrase or else a clause? The first thing is, so many people ill, it is a phrase. And then if it is a phrase, we can't use as, since, because, and like that. Yes, we use with, because with it has what? What does this mean? Because so many people are ill, I have decided to cancel the meeting. Then the other important point, we said that for can introduce this reason, means what? Because of. With can introduce reason, means what? Because there is or else because there are. It has that sense. Remember this one. So let me show you. That means this here, the usage of this with, so reason, that means this. For instance, number one, so many students absent. The instructor, the teacher, or the teacher postponed. The title. For instance, A, for, B, with, C, as, D, because. Which one do you think is right here? According to we discussed, already we said that because, as, since, they help us to state when we state reasons. And then here we have to remember as, because, and since, they are followed by clause. When you say a clause, that means, okay, don't forget, at least subject plus verb. Therefore, so many students absent, is that a clause or a phrase? This is not a clause, it is a phrase. Therefore, we can't use because and as here. And in addition, when you are asked, maybe when you are given this type of alternative, the function of as and because, even if you don't know, maybe the other, to just minimize your mistake. That means, okay, the chance to make a mistake, as and because they do have the same function when they state reason. Because as and because, as I told you, are followed by subject plus verb, but we can't say if one is present, that is enough, yes? Because both of them do have the same function, they are not, because in one sentence, two answer is not present, this is not the answer, you can say, yes? You can use it like this. Now we come to for and with. Previously I told you, yes, this one is a phrase, this is a phrase, then if it is a phrase, we can use what? For or with. But I gave you, or else I touched that, we use with at the beginning, not for, even if they are followed by phrase. Therefore, that's why the answer here is with. Yes? This is what you have to remember. Yes? And then concerning this one, I gave you one example. That means, yes, the example. So you can see concerning what I said, owing to, one key point, don't forget, due to and owing to do have the same function, but the only difference is that when the sentence is constructed with the help of verb to be, we don't use owing to, rather we use due to. Then here you are given exercise, complete this sentence using due to or owing to plus one of this phrase, an ankle injury, the dry weather. Here natural causes, yes? Sorry, natural causes. It must be like this. For instance, here you use where both are possible. That means, okay, complete this sentence using due to or owing to plus one of these phrases. The phrases are this one. If both due to and owing to are possible, write both of them. But if it is not, write one that is due to. For instance, let me do for you the first one. The other one you try. Yes, her days was. Now the sentence is constructed with the help of what? Verb to be. Therefore, can we use owing to here? No. Therefore, here we say due to, only due to, natural cause. It gives sense when it is written with due to. Yes, for instance, the crash was most likely. It says again, this sentence is constructed only with verb to. Only we use what? Due to. The crash was most likely due to the mechanical failure. Is mechanical failure. The rest I leave for you. So this is the end of today's lesson. I left for you. Please tackle and under comment you can write your answer. And then this is from Lucybridge Academy. Join us. I'm very confident that you'll get a lot. You become equitable, especially on the areas where most of the time students do have confusion or else be challenged. We make for you very clear and simple. And join and subscribe our channel. Thank you very much. So next time we'll see about comparison. When we say comparison, we'll see about this comparison. Then till we meet next lesson, I want to say goodbye and then thank you very much.